Hello and blessings out there. Wishing you the best on this beautiful day. I wanted to address something that's actually been part of my personal work. This aspect of all of this information that we're getting and all of these realizations that we're having in regards to how the government and how companies and how really all of this, the whole system is really not in support of you, of individual power, of us really aligning and harmonizing and becoming a individual community, a world community in support of each other for the health and best of all beings. Many of us have known that this has been the case forever, really, that the system is not in support of that. The system is in support of supporting the few and not the masses. But this inundation, if you're getting this information on Facebook, on YouTube, in some of the non-mainstream papers, you're realizing that the government and the NSA is never going to give us privacy. The money manipulation that's in the banks with home mortgages, with the commodities, with the stock market, they're never going to give us the leg up. The food industry with GMO foods, Monsanto, and all of the big corps, like Nestle, which is somebody I worked for in my first job out of college. All of these companies are not interested in the health of you, the best of you, in really giving back. From the chemtrails above us to how the government is pounding down on whistleblowers to 3 states already that I'm aware of that do not allow us to even collect rainwater for personal use. All of these things, many of my friends who are connected to groups and underground organizations that are in support of us really waking up and coming to realization of the awakenings that are happening on a mass level but that are attempting to be suppressed. These things we're becoming more and more aware of in really the conscious communities and in more mass. And it's very easy to get trapped and caught in the web of getting upset about all these things and injustices that are being done to us on an individual level and on a mass level. But I remember it was just a couple weeks ago I was speaking with my guru, my teacher, and we were talking about some of this stuff, and he just kind of just raised a finger and just gave me a wink and just said, "Oh, be careful." And that "be careful" was a reminder of not getting trapped in this story. It's not that we don't become aware of these things and even take steps to support ourselves and make other people aware of these things, or take action, whatever that is. Yet at the same time, it's important amongst the chaos, even as though I'm in the woods hearing the sounds and the chaos, amongst the chaos that's happening all around us, that we maintain our center and that we remain in the knowing of the ultimate truth, that we're all one, that love is most important, compassion is most important, presence is of utmost importance. And if we return to that with the awareness of this, and we're not getting pulled into the stories, pulled into the drama of these other things happening, these sleight of hands that are really being used to keep us out of our center, into our fear, into our aggravation, can we remain in our center, acknowledge these things, even acknowledge that these things can be unjust, but it doesn't mean that we have to fight. We come from a place of peace, a place of love, a place of compassion for ourselves, and even these beings and these systems and the people behind them who are ignorant. Really, they just don't know any better. They're still being eaten up by the greed, the desire for power and money, and the desire to control others. So can we remain in our center of love and compassion, of our center of presence, and the knowing that the truth is that we're all one? Can we remain in that amidst all of this other chaos? So this invitation is just to become aware of those places that you're getting charged or even pulled into the story. Come out of the story, not to take away from the validity of what is happening, but not to get pulled into the drama of it, and move from a place of that peaceful warrior, one step at a time, with harmonic action into what you believe in from a place of peace. So this is the invitation. Just a little side note from me, because I'm inundated with this information and this knowing, and have been for many, many years, and don't share a lot about it because I'm conscious and cautious about wanting to pull energy away from what's most important. So hopefully this resonates in some form, some way, and wherever you are on your path, I'm just wishing you many blessings, much peace, much love, much joy, and a great center of presence for you, for me, for all of us. Namaste.